let's check our goals before we start the timer. Oh yeah, the gold bow thing, and we also need to. We got the bow too. We got the bow, so we need a gold bow. Okay. All right. We don't have. Apparently, this is an optional mission too. So this is gonna have action and horror elements, according to the warning. I know. Stop freaking me out. Okay, let's see. Where is this bow? Oh, it's up there. Whoa, look at all the bugs. Oh, man. There's bees. I think there's other bees, aren't they? It's just a quiver. I can't get up there though. I can't get up there. How do I get up there? Oh wait, I saw it. It highlighted. Oh, there. Ooh. Well, it didn't like.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in, and until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus. No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole. You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork. I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
The nest. Ooh. Loading. Well, the boat works. It turned the hornet's nest into gold. Got some more arrows. Nice. I saw something in there, but maybe it was just like figment of my. Oh, it's just kind of lighting. It's kind of lighting. There's nothing in here, I don't think. The algae. What about the algae? To shoot it? Ooh. Neat. Well, we're rich. Why does it look so weird in here? What's with the waviness? Ooh, what's this?
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Seems fairly obvious. Seems fairly obvious. Now what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to jump? Or what? This looks kind of like a jump moment. Yep, it was a jump moment. I was kind of worried that I wouldn't make it, but I did. I made it. I'm getting a lot of arrows. Is this what they were talking about? Action? Now where am I? Oh, climb up, go here. The vines. Oh! Okay, that didn't work. Where am I at now? No, don't fall! Oh, I gotta turn them to gold. I just realized. Aha! I'm so smart. I'm like the smartest adventure game thingy guy there ever was. You know that? Oh! Oh, don't fall! Falling will be no good. Falling will be bad. Ooh, we're somewhere where we've never been before. Ooh, where are we? Where are we? How is this an optional mission? I don't feel... Was this actually an optional mission? Maybe we could have gotten the bow a different way. Maybe that's the thing. We could have gotten the bow a different way. Maybe there's another way to get a bow. But how would we have gotten the golden bow then? I can't remove the bar on the door? Okay. Ooh, there was a statue there. Oh no, never mind. It's there. I thought there was a statue and then there wasn't, but this thing was just blocking it. Never mind. Never mind. No, you can stop freaking out, everybody. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? How you doing, statues? You doing okay? You all right? You all right? Yeah? You doing good? You doing good? I wish I could help you out, but I can't. I'm guessing that's what she's trying to do. Hey, there she is. Oh my God! You think I can arrow them? Oh, is it possible? Okay. How do I deal with these things? Okay, apparently hitting them with a bow isn't good enough. I'd like to kill you, but I don't seem to be able to. Okay, never mind. I guess I can. I guess I can turn you back into gold. I didn't realize that. I swear I hit you once and it didn't work, but now it does. Okay. All right. Crap. We're low on health. Maybe it takes multiples? All right. They say thank you when I gold them. That's interesting. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. You nerds. Hey, what's up, statues? How you doing? Ooh, what's this? More arrows. All right. Ooh, more arrows. All right. Okay, I got health now, so that's good. This is the action component of the game, and it warned us about it. I would just like to let you know. What? Are you kidding me?
You're not supposed to be here.
I'll keep turning
Well, I missed. You're welcome. I don't feel like that's killing you, but you know, whatever. I hear noises. You're not kidding me? Well, do I just suck? That's the question. Do I just suck? Or was my copy of the game just janky? It took me an hour. Maybe. That's it. All right. Do we just like literally bust somebody in pieces? I think we did. All right. Did I get him? I think I got him. I like how there's arrows everywhere. I have 71 arrows. I just realized behind my head, you can see it says how many arrows I have. 71. Let's see that. It also has a health bar back there. I guess you haven't seen that either. There's a health bar behind my head also. Nice. You can just kick them apart. I like that. Save some ammo there. Oh, what's in here? Oh, just more arrows and some money. All right. Okay. Well, we can shoot this. We can shoot this. For whatever that's worth. Okay, there you go. I know what it's worth now. All right, what does this do for me versus this? I don't know. Can I get somewhere? Why would I want this? I don't know. I've already been here. There's really no reason to go this way. I mean, I guess we could go back that way, but there's no... I guess we could avoid this way entirely. Weird. I don't see a reason to go that way. So I guess we'll go this way. Some more arrows. They definitely give me plenty of arrows. Like, more than enough. You're welcome. Get wrecked, nerd. Anything in here interesting? I mean, there seems to be interesting things. You can't get me, I don't think. But I can get you. Which is what you want. Ow. Who's making that noise? Oh, now I'm on the other side of this. You know what would suck if I accidentally turned myself into gold? Wouldn't that suck? I had a ricochet, a bad ricochet, and I turned myself into gold. Stab myself with an arrow. I wonder if you have to actually get pierced, or if it's just a touch. If I can do it, I want to do it. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Let's see if I can get a bad ricochet. Well, that was kind of cool. It turned a portion of that thing into gold. It's right there. Look at that. That was actually kind of cool. Hey, what's up, nerd? I saw you look at me. I saw it. You can't fool me.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment.
Oh,
too
man.
horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented
Looks like
charges.
blood.
Discovering a way into the abandoned
I don't listen to
halls,
this.
I began to spend my days walking its halls, and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
So she was peeling the statues? Oh, man. All right, save. Ooh, money. No. More arrows. Here's an arrow. I didn't do this. I would just like to know I did not do this. I don't know who did this, but it wasn't me. So now I'm concerned. I'm stuck! Alright, I think I died. I died. I messed up. I ran into the golden curtain. But I saved it, so it's no big deal. You know. I saved, so no biggie. Oh, I can oh. Ah, you can't get out, you nerds. You're such nerds. Ow. Look at these nerds. I mean, I do plan on freeing them though. I got plenty of arrows, so. There we go. There you go, guys. All fixed. I guess technically you're not trapped because you could. Oh! I was gonna say you could have gone this way, and then you did. There's one of you left. Okay, I can't go that way. Okay. I'm low. Well, I'm not low on health. What's that noise? I think I know what it is. I think it's one of these, like, not quite settling on the floor. I think it's physics. Oh, I can't go that way. Well, actually, no. Wait. Maybe I can. Yes, I can go this way. Well, I'm gonna go... Ah, now I can't go back. Oh, no, well, I guess I'm going this way. Wasn't exactly my intention, but... Hey, that was effective. Let's play bowling. Here we go. Can you think if they all fall down? Oh, I missed one. Oh, that's a spare. Dang. Oh, there's money. Money. Ooh, fermented fish sauce. Yum. Oh. Nice. Look at this game is so well made. I am so impressed.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems
Hey, there's money.
whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace was now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
Okay, she sounds a little bit on the obsessed side. Whatever she's doing, she sounds a little bit obsessed. She sounds like that's not healthy. She's willing to torture everybody in order to free one person whom she kind of obsessed over. That sounds unhealthy. You know? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And by the way, this was all optional. This was not required. We did not have to do this. So, just like Scarmold said, if this is a real advantage game, you totally need the fish sauce. Well, you know, maybe we will at some point. It appears to be dead. Evidently, its death didn't break the golden rule. Damn. 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 I think she's gone a little bit bananas. Look at all the, look at this blood. Oh man. Bananas. Maybe it's her blood. I don't know. All right, well, here we are at the door. Closer. Are you whispering through me through the statue somehow? Who are you? Ah!
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that. And you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve. Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace, for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I want is to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
It's not just this statue whispering to me. A lot of them do it, but it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
That's crazy talk.
Liar. You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I ended up here by accident. All I wanted to do was leave.
What are you talking about?
I got trapped in tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. and in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, I can undo this.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do
Wait,
this.
what's she talking
I'm
about?
sorry.
I can cover her in gold again.
What? How?
This golden bow is the weapon that encases people in gold.
I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll give you the key to my old medical chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I imagine it would help Lucretia ease the suffering of those still in the city.
I already got it.
But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
I think we should shoot her too. But I want to know if it breaks the golden rule. We're gonna save. Let's shoot her first and see what happens. Because she is very unreasonable.
At least you're...
Okay, good to know.
Many shall
Oh
suffer.
no, it does break the golden rule.
Sins of the one.
Okay. How do I load a game? Okay, that answers that question. Uh-oh. I'm worrying now. Oh no, she's fine. Okay, so if we turn somebody into gold...
Make her gold, or I'll make us all gold. You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. Here's the key I promised you. It opens a chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I believe there are a few things in there which may be useful to Lucretia. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there. Go, and never return.
You suck, lady. Like, seriously.
Are you still here?
Wait, am I going the wrong way? Oh, I am going the wrong way. No, I'm not going the wrong way. This is the right way. This is the way out, I think. Whee! All right.
Ave again. Did you find what you need? And did you notice anything? A pattern? That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else? Yes, I also had such an encounter. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here?
Yes, I did.
And did you happen to catch her name? I see. And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood?
She was not. She was wearing a hoodie. Oh, she was wearing a hoodie.
Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
To the baths, eh?
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
I'm following super closely.
Greetings and
Like,
salutations.
super close. Then everybody will think we're bathing together, apparently.
All right, you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood. Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen. It was C-H-A-R-O-N, as in Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who in
No, it was
exchange for
Karen.
the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
I'm so
Yeah, that's
sorry,
Karen.
friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
This place is the underworld?
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make
Lies.
sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions.
Okay.
So, I'll try to answer them if I can.
Spoiler warning, by the way, this is a major plot development. Major plot development right here.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken.
I don't
But
think
it
we're
was
dead,
also
though.
possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
I don't think we're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman or even Greek, you would know these
I
stories.
kind of do,
Each
but
of them
whatever.
slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Inherited this knowledge, okay.
To be fair, The ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again. Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river, but that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being
Canon.
need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins.
Are you
we
really
had.
Charon,
He or she
Canon?
merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
I knew it.
No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help, I promise you. Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it, if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret
Spirit
gate.
guide!
So it seems you have 2 options. To confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide. All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril.
Pluto. Pluto, Pluto, Pluto. To me, Pluto is a dog and a planet.
As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own
an
heroic
X-planet.
deeds, so they should be taken
A dwarf
with a grain of
planet.
salt.
It's
First,
still a dwarf
Proserpina.
planet,
What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale.
right?
It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
That's horrible.
It is. The gods are a mirror image of mankind, as far as cruelty is concerned, I'm afraid. If the stories are true, I imagine she's as desperate to escape as we are. If she really did help Orpheus and Sisyphus, perhaps she'll help us too. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
I hear the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
Really? And you're only bringing this up now? Then again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
It's always the same voice, and she's helpful, if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers, to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
Not yet.
Oh, I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything that might be a thread through this labyrinth. Shh! Is everyone so blunt where you're from? Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule.
Should we call him Bluto then?
An end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to
Bluto.
overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
I'm better than Hercules. I'm like 3 Hercules. I'm like 3 of them. Hercules couldn't manipulate time or turn the organic matter into
Are you
gold.
telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the
Bluto.
great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has
Calling
been
him
sealed
Bluto.
shut for as long as I've lived here.
So
and there
clever.
doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again. It's the towering stone monument
Obelisk.
with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize. That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
Mystery plaque.
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one, but perhaps the goddess will help guide you to it when the time is right. Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, will be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago.
Of course he did.
But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room. I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius.
Oh yeah, him.
His store is in the
The
forum.
tailor.
Good question. To answer that, we first need to ask...
I'm just
who
full
would
of
have
good
built the
questions.
obelisk in the first place? It would have had the god's name engraved into it, so it may be that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that. There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course. They've been known to start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their beliefs. If I were you, I'd go looking for them. Of course, they've all been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy.
I already know one of
But I
them.
did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the Roman plaque.
Okay. We got a lot of stuff here.
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the Golden Rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried. Alright. I would suggest
Interesting.
not discussing this with anyone. The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone. In any case, time is of the essence, so you'd best begin. May Fortuna guide you.
It's really not.
You may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Time really isn't of the essence. I have all the time in the world. Let's take a bath. Woo! A bath. Oh man, I needed that. So now everybody thinks we took a bath together, huh? Wait against the current. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Does anybody see a current here? I don't know what that means. Maybe that means look at like maybe it means outside. Like not here. Oh, that's what that says. All right. This is where that isn't this where that dude came out of, the assassin? I find it weird that the assassin came out of here. Wait, this isn't where the, never mind, this is not where the assassin came out of. I'm wrong. It's in here. Found a thing. Hey, I found a thing. What's this thing that I found? I found a place. I found a place.